Property and Casualty Exam Cheat Sheet Best Study Guide. Welcome to the quiz. A retail store has a crime policy that includes coverage for employee dishonesty. The store manager, who has worked there for 10 years, has been stealing small amounts of cash from the register every day for the past 2 years, totaling $15,000. How will the employee dishonesty coverage respond to this loss? Is it A, the coverage will pay the full $15,000 as it is a single act of theft by one employee? Or B, the coverage will pay nothing as employee dishonesty requires a manifest intent to cause a loss, which wasn't present? C, the coverage will pay the claim, but the insurer will likely require the store to prosecute the manager? Or D, the coverage will likely apply, but the loss may be subject to the policy's limit per occurrence, and the ongoing theft may be considered a single occurrence or multiple occurrences? The answer is D. Employee dishonesty covers dishonest acts with intent to cause loss. Multiple small thefts by one person are often treated as one occurrence. The first assumes no occurrence limit issue. The second is wrong because intent exists. The third is wrong because prosecution is not always required. Next question. Two insurance agents are discussing the concept of indemnity with a new client. The client wants to understand why he cannot buy insurance for more than his house is worth. Which of the following statements correctly explains the principle of indemnity? Is it A, the principle of indemnity allows a person to collect an amount greater than their financial loss to punish a negligent party? Or B, the principle of indemnity ensures that the insured is restored to the same financial position they were in immediately before the loss, not a better one? C, the principle of indemnity states that the insurance company has the right to recover its payment from a negligent third party? Or D, the principle of indemnity guarantees that the insurance company will pay the full policy limit, regardless of the actual cash value of the loss? The answer is B. Indemnity prevents profiting from insurance by limiting recovery to the actual financial loss. Overinsurance does not result in profit. The first is wrong because indemnity prevents gain. The third describes subrogation. The fourth is wrong because payment is limited to loss, not policy limit if lower. Next question. A delivery driver for a pizza restaurant uses his own personal vehicle to make deliveries. He is paid a small fee per delivery by the restaurant. While on a delivery, he runs a stop sign and causes an accident. His personal auto policy has liability limits of $25,000 $50,000. The injured party's medical bills are $40,000. How will the insurance coverage typically respond? Is it A, the personal auto policy will deny coverage because the vehicle was being used for business purposes, which is a common exclusion? Or B, the personal auto policy will provide primary coverage, and the pizza restaurant's commercial auto policy would provide excess coverage? C, the personal auto policy will cover the full $40,000 because delivery driving is considered a pleasure and business use? Or D, the claim will be split between the driver's liability and the restaurant's general liability policy? The answer is A. Personal auto policies exclude business use of the vehicle. Regular delivery is business use. Coverage is denied. The second is wrong because personal policy excludes first. The third is wrong because delivery exceeds pleasure/business allowance. The fourth is wrong because general liability typically excludes auto. Next question. A restaurant has a CGL policy. A customer becomes ill after eating a meal and sues the restaurant, claiming the food was contaminated. The contamination occurred because a refrigerator malfunctioned overnight, not due to anything the restaurant did during the preparation process. How will this claim be evaluated under the CGL? Is it A, the claim will be covered under products liability as it arises out of the consumption of the restaurant's product? Or B, the claim will be denied because the customer did not suffer bodily injury from the incident? C, the claim will be covered under premises liability because the food was consumed on the premises? Or D, the claim will likely be excluded under a specific contamination or foodborne illness exclusion. The answer is A. Food contamination from restaurant product is covered under products completed operations, part of coverage A. Foodborne illness is typically covered unless specifically excluded. Most standard CGL do cover. The second is wrong because illness is bodily injury. The third is wrong because consumption is product exposure. The fourth is wrong because standard CGL has no blanket food exclusion. Next question. An insured owns a boat with a 75 horsepower motor. He keeps it at a dock on a lake near his home. He has a standard HO3 homeowner's policy. While he is not there, a windstorm causes the boat to break loose from its moorings and smash against the dock, severely damaging the boat's hull. Is this damage to the boat covered under his homeowner's policy? Is it A? Yes. Watercraft are covered under coverage C. Personal property, subject to the policy limit. Or B. No. The policy excludes coverage for windstorm damage to boats. C. Yes, but only if the boat is used for recreational purposes, not commercial. Or D. No, because the boat has more than 25 horsepower, it is typically excluded under an unendorsed homeowner's policy. The answer is D. Standard HO3 excludes watercraft powered by more than 25 horsepower, or sometimes 40 horsepower depending on form, while afloat or away from premises. The first is wrong because of motor size exclusion. The second is wrong because peril is not the issue. The third is wrong because HP limit applies. Next question. A professional photographer operates out of a small studio downtown. She carries a commercial property policy that covers the building and its contents. One evening, a broken pipe causes water damage to expensive camera equipment stored in cases directly on the floor. Under the standard causes of loss broad form, how will this loss typically be handled? Is it A? The loss is fully covered, as water damage from plumbing is a covered peril under the broad form. Or B, the loss is excluded because water damage is never covered under commercial property policies. C, the loss will be covered only if the photographer can prove the pipe broke due to a sudden event, not gradual deterioration. Or D, the loss is covered for the building structure, but the camera equipment is excluded as it is considered money and securities. The answer is C. Broad form covers sudden and accidental discharge of water from plumbing systems, but excludes damage from continuous or repeated seepage. Sudden pipe break qualifies, while gradual leaks do not. The first option is wrong because gradual water damage is excluded. The second is wrong because sudden plumbing water is covered. The fourth is wrong because camera equipment is business personal property, not money and securities. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.